Okay, so today in Ultimate Team, EA have dropped two more Summer Showdown players. We've got Phil Foden and Fabinho. In this video today, we're going to be trying out the 92 rated Phil Foden, who potentially could go to 95. And in another video, which I'll upload separately on the channel, we're going to try out Fabinho, so do look out for that video. But today, we're going to focus on the 92 rated Foden, who I'm very happy to say has been given a weak foot upgrade to 4-star. So he's now 4-star, 4-star, which is definitely a big and useful boost for Ultimate Team. Anyway, let's go complete the SBC and let's get this card in the club. So for the Bitter Rivalry squad, we've just gone with pretty much a full Bundesliga outfit, and we've also gone with just a casual Otamendi to fulfill the Manchester City requirement. And then for the England squad, we've gone with a full La Liga side with Kieron Trippier in there as well. He's an untradeable, so I'm happy to submit him. And for that matter, so are Herrera and Moreno, because I just got a bunch of them in the 82 to 88 upgrade packs, and I've had Trippier for months. And now that is done, Phil Foden is on his way into the club. Hopefully has a dynamic image, and he does. He didn't originally on the SBC screen, that's why I say that. And this is a really weird animation. Why is it like this? I swear it's not actually meant to be like this. But nonetheless, welcome to the club. So we're going to be running with a full Premier League side. Foden's going to be surrounded by a bunch of other Summer Heat items. But for now, let's quickly have a quick look at this guy's card. So like we've already discussed, 4-star, 4-star, that is nice to see. Would definitely prefer 5-star weak foot, but I'm just happy in general that he's been given a weak foot upgrade. In terms of in-game stats, he's got nice pace, as you would expect, really good passing as well, and pretty good dribbling aside from them reactions. The shooting attribute is also very nice, really good shot power of 95, and really good finishing of 89 for a midfielder. So all in all, on face value, the card looks pretty nice. Not great strength though, which is a bit of a shame, and also he is lacking in the reactions department as well. But other than those two things, the card looks really freaking solid. So be interesting to see how we get on with the card. Good to see that even though he doesn't have good strength, he does have pretty high aggression, which will definitely help out in matches too. So yeah, let's see how we get on with the English midfielder in game. In game number one, Foden's going to be up against a pretty good La Liga midfield and a pretty solid La Liga back line. Nice tackle by Bellerin. Fabinho slides the ball through to Foden, who's going to put the ball through for Aubameyang, but it's fortunately not the best through ball and not the best chase. Here's Foden. Can we get him in a bit of space on the edge of the box? Tries to turn Saul there, but we've done well to keep possession. Get round him. Can we get this ball across the box? We can. There's a chance for a tap-in, and we do indeed get it. Nice assist early on for Foden. Aubameyang finds Foden, who has the shot, but fortunately blocked by Longley. Foden, finesse. Oh, good effort. Good effort. Good save from ter Stegen. Oh, Foden's beating his man. He's gone for the shot. There's an opportunity. Foden with a nice through ball into Aubameyang. Aubameyang's going to return the favour to Foden, who gets the chance to shoot, and what has happened with that shot? I was aiming towards goal. At half-time, it's 1-0, and to be honest, it's been a pretty comfortable first half. Hopefully, in the second half, it'll be a bit more of the same. Oh, nice interception there by Foden. Gets Lucas. Foden with a chance now. Left-footed strike, and that's in the back of the net. And that puts us back in the lead. Whew. Like, you guys don't understand, like, straight after half-time, it was like goal, goal, goal. It was pretty mad. Chance, Aubameyang gets inside. Foden to win us the game with 4 minutes on the clock. Good support play. Easy goal for him, to be honest, but he was in the right place at the right time, and that we can be happy with. Hopefully that goal has now won us this match. Now Foden. Oh, nice pass to Aubameyang. Goalkeeper's off the line. What can we do here? Foden's going to go from distance, but unfortunately, I put too much into the shot and it's gone wide. But that'll be job done. That's game one. Happy days. How was Foden on a debut then? Well, got himself 2 goals and an assist, so I can't really complain too much. But if I'm being honest, I felt I had to like force him to get involved in some attacks, which was a bit of a shame. But when I got him on the ball, he did actually feel pretty good. So that was obviously quite nice. And obviously his output was decent too. Okay, we finally got into another match. I kept matching up against people who were just relegating. So here we go. Foden faces another La Liga backline. Oh, nice Foden. Lost the ball but won it back. Now he's got a bit of space to run into. Don't really have the best support, but we'll find Mura on the inside. Nice bit of play by Foden. Chips it on the inside. Aubameyang, oh, just couldn't quite get his head to it. De Bruyne just couldn't finish either. Foden does really, really well to beat his man. Now got an opportunity to lift it to the back post. He does. Lucas. Oh, wow. I pressed shoot and that's the shot that got produced. The tiniest little tap. That's disappointing. That should be 1-0. That was a great ball in by Foden. Nice. Foden once again linking up. This time the ball comes into Lucas and this time Lucas scores. Foden and Lucas becoming quite a nice little link up in this game. And eventually we'll profit off them too. Oh, great little run from Foden. Nice little dink on the inside to Lucas too. Lucas tries to return the ball to Foden and we get another goal. Like, that was such a risk from me. I would not have done that in champs, but I saw the open space for Foden to get into. He got there in time, put the ball in the back of the net. In reality, I should have passed with Lucas. I should have shot with Lucas, sorry, but I thought there might be a chance that Foden can just get on the end of that. Chance. Foden threads it through, and here's KDB in a lot of space. KDB, left-footed strike. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, but we've got a penalty. Half-time, and we have ourselves a pretty comfortable lead at the break. But despite that, as you can see, it's a much more even game than what the scoreline actually looks. But hopefully in the second half we can continue with our clinical run and get the win. Foden on the counter finds Lucas, who's got a lot of pace. Can he get round his man? Oh, he can, because he's so quick. Final chance in this game. Foden's got a bit lucky with that bounce. Aubameyang goes for the chip. And eventually... Oh, wow. What a mess that is. Lucas finds Foden, who's going to have a crack. Oh, he's put that in the back of the net as well. Great way to end the game. Nice power strike from the edge of the box. And there's the full-time whistle. A pretty comprehensive victory. 4 goals, 2-0 being the end scoreline. Another pretty solid outing for Phil Foden. 2 goals and 8 assists for him once more. Okay, then after a few more games with this Phil Foden item, it's time to talk about the card and its overall performance. Now, before we do that, I actually want to touch on something. The price of these cards. Foden and Fabinho are both priced at about 140k each. I think that's absolutely brilliant. About, Footbin saying 120 for one of them and 130 for one of them. So, you know, like 130, 140 is probably what you're looking at paying, just because Footbin, obviously, prices aren't always fully accurate, but they're normally a ballpark figure. So let's just say 140. 140k for this card, I really don't think is bad value at all. It's actually pretty good value. The problem is, there's plenty of players like this available in Ultimate Team at this stage of the game, and right now in Ultimate Team there's an objective you can do for that 94 Bruno Fernandes, who in my opinion is a much better attacking midfielder for FIFA than this Foden item. So just based off that, I don't think this Foden is like a card that you should definitely go after straight away. If you're super confident that Man City are going to beat Liverpool and Foden's going to get that +3 upgrade, then sure, go for it. But if you're strapped for coins, I would probably give this Foden card a miss, just because there's a better card available for quote-unquote free in objectives. Now, I know what people are going to say, it's not free, you've got to spend time. Yes, you have, but in just terms of coins purely, obviously that Bruno Fernandes card is better value for money, not necessarily better value for time though, of course. Anyway, we're rambling a bit too much, let's discuss mainly this item. How was he in game? Good for most part. When you get him on the ball, he's very, very good. I liked his dribbling ability, I liked his passing. His general output I thought was very, very good for an attacking midfielder. It just isn't too easy to get him all that involved in play. I didn't think his positioning was all that amazing. I thought he made some good runs and sometimes popped up in the right areas, but wasn't super consistent with it. And also sometimes he was quite slow to get involved in attacks. And like I said after game number 1, I felt sometimes that I had to force him to get involved in play, which was a bit of a shame. You don't want that from an attacking mid. You want him to always be there. You want him to be linking up attacks constantly. And Foden, although he has the ability to do that, did he do it as consistently as some other attacking mids I've used this year? Unfortunately not. Still though, very good pacing game, I like that a lot. I thought his shooting ability was very, very good, and his passing was also really nice too. And now he's got that 4-star weak foot, he can pass rather well off of both feet, although I do have to mention, I don't think his right foot was anywhere near as good as his left foot for both passing and shooting, so just something to bear in mind. Dribbling great, defensively not too bad either. Doesn't have the best strength, but because he's got such high aggression, he fights for the ball a lot, which is nice. Would I use him as a CDM? No. Would I use him as a secondary CDM? No, still wouldn't use him there, to be honest. But as a cam, or maybe as a centre mid, I think he can do a decent job. Big fan of the stamina though, 99 stamina. I was running with him quite a bit, was very happy to see him not tired too much, so that is obviously a positive. So overall, I think this is a pretty good attacking midfielder card. I just think it's not brilliant value for money just because there's a better card available in objectives right now, and because of that, like I said already, if you're strapped for coins, if you don't have too many, I would probably give this one a miss if you're picking between the two of Foden and Fabinho. But who knows, maybe Man City win at the end of the week, and maybe this card will be boosted to a 95 overall, which has some even more insane stats. I do believe if this card got a big boost like that, it could be very freaking good for Premier League sides. But as things stand, as I say, I would probably rather use that 94 rated Summer Heat Bruno Fernandes. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 92 rated Summer Heat Foden. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the item. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.